Yo, what's up boys, and welcome back to another ARMA free video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you guys pretty much the top new ARMA free mods, at least in my opinion. These are ones which a few I've found myself on ARMA free workshop, and a bunch of them also have been sent in by viewers, you guys. So thank you to people who have been emailing me them, tweeting me them. I've been checking out a bunch of them, and the ones which I'm going to be showing you in this video are my favorite ones. The ones which really are something I've never expected to see in ARMA. But obviously the modern community in ARMA is awesome, and this is why I like ARMA a lot, because there's always new and really interesting shit added into the game. Hopefully this video should not only show you guys the greatest and newest in mods for ARMA, but should also maybe inspire some people who are mod creators, mission file creators, to maybe use some of these mods, of course with permission, in your creations in the near future. Either way, to list off what we're going to be showing you guys today, first of all we have the NI Arms minigun, which is it's a fucking minigun. It's pretty awesome. Next up, we have the jetpack by Written, which includes the jetpack and also some fuel canisters, a repair thing, and I don't know why the fuck that's even there. It's not part of the mod. Next up, we have immersion cigs, which adds in these cigarettes, which you'll see how exactly they get used in just a second. It's not the craziest mod ever, but I like it a lot. And then finally, we have the EPSM Exo mod, which adds in a bunch of exosuits. It adds in a bunch of helmets, and also these little backpacks, which you'll see on that dude, and also me right here with all of the Atlas branding on it. In fact, on top of that, it also adds in a few weapons and also the hover tank. Yes, it's a hover tank. It's not bugged out. It's actually hovering. And also that Jeep right there. But anyway, with that list out of the way, the first thing which I did want to show you guys is the Exo mod. It's definitely my favorite one out of all of these, but there's a few different things you can do with this. I'm going to show you guys the functions, not in any particular order, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. But first of all, with the exosuit, you can go ahead and hit someone and do this by using Control T. So you can hit someone and make them fly away and ragdoll. And yes, you can make people fall off buildings through this. On top of that, you can also press Control and Space, which you want to time this really good, like this. That was not the best timing ever, but either way, you can propel yourself up. And my favorite function, I guess, of it is probably Control and square bracket, which you can do this with, and you can actually go invisible. And in case you're wondering, the AI do not see you like this. So I can go ahead and hit this dude off the edge, just like that. And then we've got two more guys inside here, which we can just go ahead and take out by shooting. Almost got killed by that guy. Anyway, that's pretty much that for the... Oh, that's actually pretty much that for the jetpack mod. There's actually one more thing I'm going to show you guys in a second. But let's go ahead and propel ourselves down here. That's not the propel button. It's kind of hard to like get used to all these buttons, but I feel like this could be a really cool mod to be used on... I'm dead. Okay, 1 second. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like it could be a really cool mod for a life mod, as ridiculous as that might sound. Like, I don't know, being able to go invisible and being able to hit people and shit. Like, you could have something like really high tier in a life mod, or really any mod, which would be really cool. And that's not it. You can also press Control and Caps Lock to propel yourself forward. In case you wonder what happened there with me dying on the floor like that, I wasn't like the conventional ragdoll. I'm actually using a mod right now called Ace, which many of you guys will know if you're into Milsim, which is actually for some reason required for the cigarette mod, which is going to be one which I'm going to be showing you guys next. Anyway, we've got all the components to this mod on this desk right here. So let's go ahead and pick them up. We have the lighter, we have the sig pack, and finally we have the matches. Basically, the way it works is matches can be used to, I've actually prepared, because some people told me on my last mod video, Lewis, you didn't even come prepared, you didn't even know how these mods worked. I do know how they work for the most part. Like, I've spent like 2 hours setting up all this shit. Either way, with matches, you can use 10 times. You've got 20 cigarettes per pack, and you've also got 100 lights in the lighter. See, that's preparation right there. Either way, how do you use this mod? Well, if you do want to just go ahead and light up one of your friends' cigarettes, just hold the Windows key, you go to his head, and you can go ahead and light up his cigarette, just like that. Light up this dude's cigarette, just like that. And light up this dude's cigarette, just like that. These dudes aren't using simulation right now, so we won't run around no matter how much I shoot, but you'll see they will now start puffing smoke as if a magic. But these guys, however, they are simulating, so if I go ahead and light this dude up right here, I'm actually curious, does it still stay light or lit if I kill them? I'm going to go ahead and hit this dude and probably make them scared, so... Never mind, I'm not too scared. I'm going to go ahead and shoot a bullet, and then I'll get scared. Okay, they're still not scared. Wait, so is this dude still smoking? No, he's not smoking. So unfortunately, the cigarette does not remain lit once they die. Fuck you. Anyway, so that's how that works, but of course, on top of that, you can go ahead and light your very own cigarette. So how do you do that? Great question, dude. Anyway, you hold Windows key, and then you hold Control to select yourself. You want to go to equipment. You can also put your earplugs in, which I'm actually going to go ahead and do now, because I'm going to have to use those in a second. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that again, and we can go to equipment, and then take Sig from pack. That will go ahead and put a cigarette inside your inventory. I've also got a banana in my backpack, 2 bananas. Why? I don't really know. Let's go and put that cigarette right there, and then using the same menu, we are going to go ahead and light up our own cigarette. So see, we're going to go and light it up, and then we are going to start puffing and chuffing or something, and slowly but surely getting cancer. Woo, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much how that mod works. Again, this I feel like is a good suit for life mods. Obviously, I've got a big boner and a big bias over life mods, so I'm sorry if it seems like that way. It's because it is. But there is actually a few different stages to these as well. It's not as simple as just being able to light a cigarette. You'll see if I go into the faceware slot, you've actually got the initial cigarette, which you'll see isn't lit. You've got stage 1, which is one I just had, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4, cancer. So let's go ahead and close that. And unfortunately, when you spawn it in, it doesn't actually like stay lit. But we can go ahead and relight it just like that. And it'll start puffing again. In case you're wondering, by the way, yes, you can actually do this while invisible. And yes, you will be able to see yourself smoke, which I think is fucking awesome. If you could get an exosuit which lasts a bit longer, which maybe you can, because there is a bunch of exosuits in this mod, then, I don't know, maybe you could just go around and be an invisible man, just puffing clouds in the airfield. Also, this is not an attack on cancer, but smoking does cause cancer. Don't smoke, kids. It's just, you know, it's anti-cigarettes. I'm not really a big fan of cigarettes. Who would have fucking guessed? But yeah, there's a bunch of exosuits in here. You'll see with different kind of camos. You've got a bunch of different vests as well. I'm not going to show you guys all of them because that's boring as shit. But in case you're wondering, the propulsion like this is through the backpack. So if I take off a backpack, I will no longer be able to do that. And in case you're wondering, the invisibility is through the exosuit. So actually, this exosuit doesn't enable invisibility. But the other exosuit I just had, I could use that one to go invisible if I still did have it. Obviously, I just can't jump. Wait, no, I can jump. So I guess this exosuit has jumping built into it. I guess it depends on which exosuit you're going to be using. But certain ones will enable you to jump and certain ones will do whatever. So that's pretty much how that works. Pretty amazing, I know. Anyway, next up, I am going to go ahead and show you guys the minigun mod. So we're going to go ahead and switch to our minigun dude. It's called the M134D Epauleer. We will go ahead and look at the hover tank and all that shit in a second. But this thing is, it's actually in a mod I know right now, the Awaken RP mod, which is like a zombie survival mod, which isn't popular at all, and me shouting out in this video isn't going to do anything. But this is in this mod, and I think it's a fucking really cool weapon. You can see your character's got like a custom way of holding it. We've got custom reload animations. So we can go ahead and press Windows key and go on our equipment and put in our earplugs. But the thing is, even if you earplugs in, you still go deaf while using this. You'll see the hearing goes out, which is probably good, because otherwise you guys would go deaf. But it's got two different fire modes. You can't really see them too well, but you'll hear it from how it sounds. You've got this one, which I think shoots like 1,000,000 fucking shots a second. And then you've got this one, which doesn't quite shoot 1,000,000 shots a second. Or maybe it's all the way around, I actually don't know. And then you'll see the reload animation right here. We can go ahead and reload it. Just like that. Easy peasy. And like I said, custom animation. This is an individual mod. Like NI Arms, we've got a bunch of different like FAL pack, G36 pack, shit like that. But this is just one weapon in a mod, because clearly it's worth you that. And also, I don't know why, but every time I reload it, my weapon gets jammed, which is because of Ace, so it's not an issue with the weapon. But I don't know how to like fix that. Like, every single time I reload it, it just keeps on getting jammed. So thank you, Ace, for making this shit bug. But you know, I needed Ace obviously on to use the smoking mod. But trust me, you probably appreciate being on, because if I didn't have it on, then you'd go deaf from the weapon sounding really loud, but I still can't shoot. You can hear it clicking right there. I don't know why. Kind of a shame, but whatever. Let's go ahead and drop this thing for no apparent fucking reason. And in case you're wondering, actually I'll show you guys quickly, but yes, you can jump while using this thing and spray in the air and stuff like that. Like, the backpack mod doesn't seem to care too much if you've got a really big minigun. I mean, I don't know why it would do. Oh, not backpack mod, but the exosuit mod. Anyway, next up we have the T740 tank. That's what it's called. So this is, it's a hover tank. It hovers. It doesn't make too much noise, if any. You can make, or it does make a bit of noise. You can hear it right now, but it doesn't really make too much. So again, you'll see these guys, because we aren't simulating. I just hit the fucking jetpack, hopefully I won't break it. These guys, because we aren't simulating, I won't be able to actually run them over. But I can hit these boxes. You can see it hits boxes apparently into trees. That's pretty good. It's got a commander seat, which is, it's a seat with NVGs on it, or night vision. I don't know. No, it's thermal actually. I thought it might be thermal. I couldn't tell from earlier, but it's actually thermal. It's not NVGs, so that's pretty cool. And then finally, you've got the gunner seat. All of these have got turnout spots as well, and it's got the MG251, which basically goes like this, kaboom. Rip those guys. Oh, if it didn't ragdoll, that sucks because of fucking Ace, whatever. And then we've got the M200 LMG, which is 6.5, which we'll go ahead and not shoot that with because it's too low, but you know, we tried. It was a bit of a disappointment to me when I found out that you can't actually hit things like the vehicles with Shift T. Oh my god, that feels so fucking good to do that, though. Like, holy shit. What's that dude doing over there on airfield? It's looking real sneaky right now. But yeah, you can't hit vehicles, which is a bit of a shame. I did try that before. Like, even the little quad bike right there, you can't do that with. But, you know, it's pretty cool regardless. Anyway, final thing I need to show you guys is this thing right here, which is the jetpack. So like I said before, we can go ahead and put a backpack on a chest. I don't know if it bugs out with this backpack, but it looks kind of retarded, but whatever. Either way, Once done, now we can take it, or take it off our back. Take off backpack from chest. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I've actually shown this before. Maybe it was on the previous take because I fucked up the first recording. But either way, you can put it on and off your chest just so that way your jetpack doesn't like ruin that, because the jetpack does go on your back and is a vehicle, which is kind of weird. But you can repair it, you can refuel it using these things over here. Let's go and turn it on. And then once you got it on your back, all you want to do to use it is you want to hold shift to go up, just like you would with a normal vehicle. And then you can also hold X to go down. And honestly, this vehicle is just really fucking easy to maneuver. There is some dudes still inside this building right now, so I do want to avoid those. But you'll see the fuel in the bottom right, which obviously once it's 0, you want to go ahead and refuel it. And to land, you just land, and your character just kind of stands here, and it's fucking easy. Like, it's really not too hard at all. Oh, I think I'm going to take off again because I held shift. Yeah, okay, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to sprint. Okay, let's land again. Land. Good boy. Okay, I just took off by accident again by holding shift. Okay, let's land. 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 Oh. Okay, that was a close call. Anyway, that's the jetpack mod right there. You can Superman if you want. You can go fucking, you know, like 90 degrees forward like this, and then go woo, and it goes really fast. It's a bit of a shame that mods like this, which work really well, and I don't know, like, it's hard to make a jetpack good, right? It's like, people made, like, the Santa Slayer shown in my, like, top weird vehicles video, whatever the fuck that was called. I might hit a tree, no I didn't. Vehicles like that, those things didn't really work too well. It worked pretty decently, but obviously it's hard to make a jetpack work well in this mod, because it doesn't, or in this game, because it doesn't have jetpacks in it by default. And in case you're wondering, yes, if you do hit anything while driving this thing, you will die. And also blow up, apparently. So don't do that. Bad. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the jetpack a bit more. And there is a bit of a epic hidden Easter egg you would have noticed in this video. I mean, you would have noticed it if you're not blind, like, so it's not really an Easter egg. But I wanted to show you guys mods which are shit. Like, trust me, I've seen a lot of bad mods in my time. If you guys remember this from a video kind of recently, holy shit, this thing's loud. I actually want to blow out my eardrums right now so I don't have to listen. But if you remember a video I made recently, it was on this fucker right here, Pikachu. Yeah, that guy right there. That video didn't get 1,000 likes, it made me cry, and also got a bunch of dislikes. I don't know why, other than the fact that the video sucked. But the dude who made that has now made a Charizard. Pikachu, you know, props to him. Pikachu's okay. It doesn't fucking do anything. It's just a Pikachu. But what the fuck is that? Like, I don't play Pokemon Go every day, but blue? Why is it blue? Charizard's a fire Pokemon. He's orange, like dark orange or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck you was thinking when you made that, but that's Charizard right there, guys. Anyway, if you want to check out any of these mods for yourself, there'll be links in the description below. If you guys would like me to make some more videos like this where I show you new mods, like all of these came out very recently, then I'd love to, because it only takes like a few hours to set up all of this shit and to find all of these mods and then to link them all. I can totally do that, but like I said, hopefully this inspires some people to do things with a life with mods which involve ARMA, you know, because that'd be pretty cool if it's a fucking mission where I get to ragdoll people. Like, I don't know, I wish I could do 10 pinball and just watch one dude ragdoll and the rest. That'd be perfect, but unfortunately can't do that. And in case you're wondering, I'm pretty sure you can do this like infinite times, so it never really gets old. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, if you guys like to see some more, then just don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. I'm just gonna go hit the rest of these guys actually quickly. You know, gotta make the video 10 minutes long. I'm pretty sure it is 10 minutes long, but... And if you've got any mods which you would like me to try out, then seriously, please email me them or tweet me them. A lot of people will send me shit ones, but I don't really care whether they're shit or good. I will look at the shit ones and be like, damn, they're terrible. And I'll look at the good ones and I'll be like, damn, they're unique. Like, there's some really cool shit being worked on right now for ARMA. We just gotta wait a few years and it'll be out. But this mod, actually, the Exosuit mod, which I think is the main one I've shown in this video, really. Oh shit, I didn't show you guys the Jeep. That's a main one in this video. This one actually, I think it's made by a Russian dude, so that's why a lot of people just don't know about it. Although I'd say pretty much all these mods in this video you guys probably haven't heard of before. Yeah, nice try, idiot. You can see the Atlas labeling on this. You would think this thing would feel like a warthog and it would fly over a hill like a warthog from Halo. It doesn't. I tried it before. It kind of just stays stuck to the floor. It's kind of sad. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.